Hi everyone, welcome to Shop Talk. We're looking at Rudy's MS200 chainsaw. It's a rear grip chainsaw. He's got some issues with it running erratically, kind of running and dying, stalling and different things. And the best way to help determine why it's doing that is to do a pressure vacuum test. I do get calls quite regularly about customers with their saws running erratically, what should they replace. And I tell them, without the pressure vacuum tool, you're just shooting in the dark. You're just R&R'ing, which is not a good mechanical way to repair things. You can remove and replace until you eventually get it right, but there's a lot of shortcuts to doing mechanical, technical work on these chainsaws. I've got this one hooked up with a pressure vacuum gauge, and all I've got, I've put the boot back on, the connector boot, manifold. I put it back on, and I've got it plugged with a rubber stopper, and I've tied into the impulse line here with my gauge. And all I'm going to use to block the exhaust is just my thumb. And this is just a quick test on this one. It works real good, real slick. First we're going to pressurize the crankcase. And we're not getting any bleed. Take it over to the vacuum. The vacuum, what that does is actually test the lips on the seals. When you're pressurizing those crankcases, you're actually pushing the seal out. And when you vacuum test, you're pulling vacuum against those seals, so you can actually do a really good, accurate test on the seals. And you see it's holding good and steady there. So if you don't have one of these tools and you're wanting to do some work on these chainsaws, I would really recommend investing in a good one. I sell one that's very affordable. This one's a very expensive one that I use. I do have a kit I put together that's very usable, very affordable, and if you got some interest in that, give the chainsaw guy a call.